and I had to get the fuck up out of Florida. So
It's a very common theme with Florida.
yeah, it was unfortunate. It wasn't. It wasn't because of the weather or the hurricanes or anything like that. It was just because the people I was living with were
Hmm.
fucking insane, literally. And I was not happy with that, and I needed to go
Yeah.
before they killed me.
I had to get out of there before I killed myself, probably. Yeah.
No, I don't believe in suicide.
No, I mean just with overdosing or something.
Well, definitely,
Unintentional.
well, definitely kill somebody else first.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at my levels here and I think I'm good. I haven't touched anything, but
Now it's probably just my speakers.
hmm.
We were under a flash flood watch.
I saw that, man. How's that going?
Hmm. It ain't gonna be no damn flash flood.
No.
No, no, it ain't been raining that long, and it hasn't rained that much. But they like to stick it on out there in case they decide they're going to cause one, because they will shut down pumping systems to flood places that they want to take over.
You think?
I know for a fact they did it to a neighborhood I lived in just a few years ago because it was an older neighborhood on really large lots, like bigger than half-acre lots. And none of the houses in the neighborhood were worth more than $100,000.
Right.
The one we lived in was like it wasn't a very nice house,
Hmm.
but the property and the location and somebody who owned a property across the street had to have their house totally demolished and carted off and burned because it had black mold.
Ooh, that's some bad stuff, man.
Yeah, they turned around and built a $3 million home on that lot,
That's crazy.
and all our landlords were lawyers.
you're, you're fucked from the beginning.
Well, they shut down the pumping system to that neighborhood and flooded it with sewage.
Ew.
Yeah. So we pretty much lost everything that got wet, and we had to fucking move. Me and my mom slept in the carport for like a week,
Wow.
sitting up on a couch.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Was this during the summer? Because that sucks.
Um, the fall. It wasn't cold.
All right. And it wasn't hot.
No.
Well,
I
that's
mean, it was
good.
pretty hot outside, out in the sun, but in our
Mm-hmm.
little carport area, we had big fans pointing right at us. It sucked.
That brought back some crazy memories of the South, Dan.
It was awful.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't 3 or 4 months after that, my mom died.
Oh. How long ago was that?
21?
No shit, it wasn't that long ago.
No.
Hmm.
Nope.
Wonder if that ever gets any easier, because I'm still pretty fucked up over mine dying, you know?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It doesn't get any easier. I mean, you get over it and you go on with life,
Yeah,
but
right, you have to.
the loss is still there. She was my
Mm-hmm.
caregiver, so
Oh,
I haven't lost that. So I've been having to be my own
jeez.
for a while now,
But it makes you stronger, right?
I guess. I don't know. Maybe.
I tell you,
It
man.
hasn't killed me yet, so
Exactly. Oh, man.
are we live on YouTube or no?
We are live on YouTube, Dan.
Okay.
I guess I should have told you that. But whatever, you know. Um,
I'll tell the
Tripwit.
story on YouTube too. I don't care.
Yeah, same here. Open book, man. Tripwit is saying, can we talk about how to use this website? feel like thumbnails aren't helpful because all the locations in the thumbnail aren't as indicative as what you're looking at for the year. Oh, you want to learn how to look at copper coins? Sure, we could do that.
Who is it?
Tripwood is in chat asking some questions, and
On YouTube chat or?
oops, that's my analytics. All right, so yeah, on YouTube chat. Let me just do something real quick. I'm gonna pop chat out. So
You can pop up copper coins.
I just want to pop out
You
chat
like
so I can.
expo
We could do
how to
that.
use copper coins to
Oh,
identify your dye varieties
totally.
because for not eras, just varieties.
Just the varieties because there's a difference. All right.
I'll do that. I got some rolls to hunt.
I'm hunting. This is a 72 roll from Adam.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, one of the ones
I
I
got one of those
outbid
out
you on.
myself. I hunted one yesterday. It was I hunted one yesterday because I finally got my coins from Adam.
Yep.
They were beautiful.
Oh, dude. Every coin I get from him is beautiful.
That was about it. Wasn't nothing on 'em. Nowhere, not a nothing.
Let me see. Oh no, dude, they're gorgeous. I have a so for this hunt here, I have a 72 Philly and a 56 Denver, both beautiful. I kind of just looked briefly
Nice. I
through
got one of
them.
those 56 Denvers myself. He had two of them, didn't
I
he?
like, yeah, yep. I
You
love
know, I got
56 Denver.
I got a 50 Denver also.
Ooh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I went a little nuts last time on his whatnot,
Yes,
but
so did I.
dude,
So did I.
the other day I got a from this first stream I actually was on, I got a MS62 FS101 Walker, dude. I forgot all about that. It got here the other
Oh
day. I was like,
yeah.
holy shit, what a coin.
Yeah, you got some badass looking walkers.
Dude, I can't wait till they
That
get
gem
here.
one, oh man,
I can't wait
that
to
is,
see that and hold that in my
that is a
hand.
fine ass coin. That'd be going right in the book next to the Flying Eagle.
Yeah, dude. I think I'm going to send both of those out. All right. Tripwit is saying he feels like the thumbnails aren't helpful because all the locations in the thumbnail aren't indicative as to what you're looking at for the year. Okay. So do you know how Tripwit to get to the dye variety search? You want me to start at the very beginning of what I do? All right. So you know how to do that. So I'm reading your question again just so I can make sure I understand what you're asking.
What does he mean that the thumbnails don't
Indicative as
manage?
what you're looking at for the year. Okay, so let's see. So if I'm going to click on the 1D01, well, I mean, this might be a bad example to look for dye markers. Okay, so all of these thumbnails are of the same coin, right? Everything in here is the same exact coin. But what he'll show you in here, it's really difficult. That's all right, man. Maybe we can help you out. So this is all the same coin, and then he has an arrow pointing to this right here, this line between the I and the T, and he's using these as dye markers, basically. So now, not every coin will have every dye marker. That's the trick, too. You have some that are more permanent than others.
Yeah, EDS, MDS, and LDS, and those are the three dye states.
Exactly. We should
early,
go back.
mid, and late.
So if I go down here to O2, he has an early dye state and a mid dye state. So let's go to early. And obviously here's, this is going to be very obvious when you see it.
I'm going to get a mug of coffee.
Go for it.
Cup of mud.
So every one of these thumbnails is of the same coin, right? Once you click into it. And he's just showing you what to look at and how to positively ID this as the 1DO002. He's telling you to look for this big dye scratch that runs behind. Again, these are probably a poor example, but he still does have dye markers running through here. He's saying, look for this scratch. Looks like there's a scratch here running out of the D. These are just all dye markers in an early dye state that you're looking for. It's every coin from this dye pair is gonna have these markers in early dye state. Now,
And I cut a lot.
Now dye state is a hold on, I'll get to that, I guess. Let's see. They're showing you the 72 in the thumbnail, but if you click yes, correct, then they're yes, exactly. That's what you want to do. So Chuck tries to do his best on the thumbnail at the beginning to show you an easy way in one picture to ID the coin. That's
Yeah,
the
it shows minimum position and the actual RPM or double die obverse or double die reverse, whichever one of those it is.
Yep.
That initial thumbnail is of the really kind of like the defining photo of
Yep.
that particular variety.
Yep.
And then when you click on early, mid, or late die stage, you need to be able to discern which die state your coin is in.
Yep.
And then pick one. He rarely has all three.
Right.
Because
True.
I mean it's really difficult. Yes. Pardon me.
Mm-hmm.
To get examples like that. I mean, it would be nice, but not even Wexler's does. I mean, Wexler's will show like stage A, stage B, yada yada, and so on and so forth. But it's the same with copper coins.
Yep. Every when you click into this, like into the EDS, MDS, every coin, every picture in here, yes, is the same coin. Yep. Correct. These are all the same coin. MDS is mid die state, and then you'll have LDS, which is late die state.
Yep.
And each one of those can have individual markers, which is why he shows each one when he can. So a late die state may not have, say, like, I think I remember this one in the early die state too. It has this little mark right here, but they'll change, like, let's go to a hard one. This is the real banger here. Most people don't know this, but of the 72, the 1D04 is the most valuable.
Yep. The rarest.
Do they have to fit? No, they don't have to fit all the images. So like Chuck always says, or said to me early on, it's either all of it or it's none of it. Like, this won't have, as far as like the doubling you see on this, unless it's worn or something like that, every 1D04 will have this. It will look like this. If it has a part of it but not the other part, and it's not damaged, it's probably not the same coin. Or if one fits, does that make it a DDO? No, you have to have all of these. As far as same as the same doubling on the coin, but
yeah, it's based on die pairs.
Yep. So every
a particular die.
Yep, every coin that came from that die pair, which is what the name of this is, right? He's defining the die pair, 1972P. That's not the coin. That's the die that made the coins.
Yeah, the 1MM004 is the die number. It's die number 4.
Yep. And it's just a name they gave it. It's not like that was the name at the mint. But it doesn't mean that every 04 is going to have all of these die markers through wear or even through the stage. So you have die state and then you have die stage. And if you go into Wexler's, he'll actually break them down into stages. Let's see. Okay, so that one photo is the one to look for, and then if it matches the photo,
it's all based on general die wear too. I mean, states and stages, it's both based on die wear.
Yeah.
A lot of the markers can change.
Yes.
As the die wears out, so you'll have some that might not be really, solid die markers.
Mm-hmm.
And by mid die state, they could be worn off. And there could be totally new die scratches.
Correct. Yep.
Of course, they're going to take the brushes to those dies.
Yep.
So all those abrasion marks can be die markers also for a particular die state.
Damn. How about that?
And it's a lot to learn.
It is. And we're both relatively new to this, so, but stumbling on copper coins was the best. I guess I'm asking all or nothing. Yes, with an asterisk. Right? I mean, that's the best answer. Yes, it's got to be all of it or nothing with an asterisk. I mean, because you start getting to die state. 75 and pennies, baby. What's up? I know you from Copper Coins.
75 and pennies, baby. All right.
Ah, thanks for the support. Much appreciated. We're going over Copper Coins with Tripwit just to talk about what you're seeing on the site and all that.
Yeah.
The
How
most
to better fine tune its usage.
Yep. So on the 72 Philly, the 1D03, he does have early, mid, and late. So I'll try to
That one's
find.
pretty common too. So
This is probably the most common of all of them, right?
yeah.
Most I've found most of these. Okay, so let's look right here. This little little dot here by the U. This is an early. So let's go to late and see if it's still there. I feel like it might not be. See, he doesn't show it on here because by the time you get to the late die stage.
Yeah. Wait, now on the 72
state. Damn.
1MM09, 1D09, it's only that little part of the horizontal of the two that's doubled. You can't see it in the motto and you can't see it in Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
But the die markers, there's like it almost looks like a die chip maybe, but not. It's a larger die dot right near the date. And that is there, I do believe, throughout all the die stages. State also. But
interesting.
I don't think it might not be though.
So
I know the two that I found were both stage B on Wexler's due to that dot. So
yep. So Tripwit says, so this is a complete fingerprint, and that is the die number, yes. And it's not like the number the mint gave to the die, but this is Chuck's numbering system here. This is all his, and I believe. Well, yep. Then again, like his one is the FS 101, 102, 103. So he does at times follow, those numbering systems, and sometimes.
I found that, Copper Coins and Kaneka are always almost the same.
Yep. Wexler and Chuck will diverge at times.
Yeah. Yeah.
For reasons. So like right here, WDDO 10 is the FS 105 or the 1DO 005. Copper Coins crew. That's right. Got Dan McCumber here too.
Yeah. So
we are having a good time. We do this on Saturdays generally. Last Saturday, I had other things I had to do. I think I went and looked for the Northern Lights, but didn't really see
that's
any.
What you're doing.
That's
gawking at the sky.
Yeah, there wasn't any, man. It sucked.
Yeah, I never worry about that down here. It's way too far south.
Well, not always, man. There were last May, I think they saw them all the way down there. So break it down. 1DO004. Oh, okay.
I think it was cloudy on those days, though.
Yeah.
When it was supposed to be visible, because I went outside and I didn't see squat.
Tripwood, I did a short on this. I'm just busting your chops. Okay, so this is 1972 Philly, obviously. 1DO means 1 cent. What is it? Doubled obverse, right?
Yep.
1DO, yes. 1 double die obverse, and this is the first one. Let's
die pair number 1.
Yep. So let's go to one where there's like a 19. I'm not doing 1960, damn it.
No.
I will not, but I will.
People quit hunting for varieties and arrows. We send them to 1960 Denver.
I went to a 64 Denver just for the heck of it, because at least there's some double. So right here you have 1964 Denver, 1 cent reverse, double die reverse, number 1, number 2. And then when you get into mint marks, it'll be 1mm for mint mark. Does he have OMs? He does have OMs too, doesn't he?
There are OMs, yes.
So that would be over mint mark.
Yes.
So
and those are usually at the end of the lists, if there are any for that date. And mint, those would be at the end of the RPM list.
Yes,
in
sir.
Copper Coins. They'd be on their own. In Wexler's, they'd be in their own little section.
Yeah, that's right.
And
yeah,
in Variety Vista, they'd also be in their own little section.
That sounds right. But yeah, that's it. 1964 Denver, one mint mark 003, one mint mark 4, 5, and then on and on and on. 64 has a lot of mint mark varieties too, but not nearly like what the 60 Denver has. But that's the basic rundown.
Yep.
It's
And
a
after that, it just takes practice.
yeah, and never ever look at 60 Denvers.
And never burden yourself with too many rolls of 60 Denver. Yes, you will find a lot of RPMs.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you go to attribute them, you will pull your hair out and punch yourself in the face because there's about 300 different RPMs for 1960 Denver. And trying to attribute the ones that almost all look the same, it makes my eyes cross.
Eric had a really good tip though. One day I asked him, and he said, if it's a minor 1960D mint mark variety, start at the
Yeah,
back and work from like
yeah,
200 to whatever, because that's where most of those live. But
yeah.
but yeah, so 04 is the die. That's the die number, or and I believe they do them in the number they're found.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. All those older ones, the DDO 1, 2, 3, 4, they were all found, you know,
Mm-hmm.
prior to Chuck starting copper coins.
Right. It's a pretty good system. I like it a lot.
Oh no, it's an excellent system.
I mean, the amount of
It's
work
my
that
favorite one.
the amount of work that goes into this is pretty
Oh,
wild.
I know. It's a full-time job.
Chuck broke it down for me one time, made a video for me to help him put stuff on. I still haven't put one freaking coin on there. It's supposed to help Eric do stuff. And then we went into shorts and I was doing that, and then my life got so freaking stupid that I had to stop and take a
Overcomplicated.
I haven't even really looked at coins that much, man. It's really weird. Like I've just been packing and
I've been
trying.
looking at a lot of coins.
You have been?
Yeah.
Nice. Anything good that you found?
You know that 1938 FS 502
Yes.
tripled my money on it.
You gotta be kidding me.
I was hoping for more than that, but I bought it for 2025 and sold it for 75.
Damn, dude, that's incredible. I actually texted him the other day and said, "Hey, do you have an?" Because I saw you list it for 75 or whatever.
I got another one on the way too.
That's a great coin,
I
man.
think I bought his last one, and I got it for
Yes,
20.
tripwit. Yes, mint mark means RPM, mint mark variety.
Yep.
Correct, sir. Dude, that was an incredible. Like, I try to follow along when Adam is live, and I pull up copper coins to see what it
Oh
looks
yeah.
like.
Now, when he starts going on the singles now, the
Yeah,
toners and woodies and stuff like that, I pull out my book, my dance go.
nice.
I'm like, okay, what do I need, and what is Adam slinging tonight?
That's cool, man. I'm looking
Because
forward to the
I know I'm
slabs.
gonna be able to, because not many people bid on those.
I can't
So I mean, I
believe
know I'm gonna be able to fill a really good spot in my book for about $5.
if he was Blue Ridge Silverhound, that shit would be selling for triple the price.
I know it pisses him off too.
I I can't. I feel bad
Because
when
they're
I'm on his
friends.
stream and I'm just buying shit left and right from him, and he,
They're friends. I mean,
yeah,
for some reason, and I don't know why, because Adam's always got badass stuff.
amazing coins.
Always.
If you ever want to, I'm not trying to steer anybody from copper coins at all. Continue doing that and supporting them because they do good shit.
Oh yeah.
But
But
Adam,
it's
coins and
a source
ghouls.
for rolls and coins, and
Yep,
not even Chuck wants you to shop just with him.
exactly. So coins and ghouls on whatnot. Try not to tell too many people because the
We don't
deals
want to get crowded out
don't get crowded out and get into bidding
by rich
wars.
people with money
But dude,
and credit cards and stuff like that.
yep. I wonder if you can see the hold on, where did I put I just rearranged everything today. This Walker dude is amazing.
I put
This
two
is
more rolls of 1961 Denver. and they're from the same source, and they're the same colored rolls that I found that D over horizontal D in.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
FS501 for 61D.
Yeah.
So these rolls potentially could have one or more
Nice, dude.
FS501s in them. I'm hoping.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
This
Well,
thing,
I bought some 61D from other sources and found all the corresponding RPMs that are usually found in the rolls that contain the RPM number one, but just no number one. That's where I found those 15 1mm47s in 2 rolls. I have so many of those things now of that particular mint
yeah,
mark variety.
yeah.
I'm going to start sending them to people as freebies when they buy from me.
That's cool, man. Yeah, dude, I got some really good slabs from him. Like, I don't have a lot of slab coins, but
I can always flip those for at least double.
I know.
The one that I did get from a week ago, before just this past Wednesday, I only got one slab coin.
Yep.
It was a 54S, I do believe, a Mint State 66. I think I paid $11 for it. Turn around, flipped it for 20, easy.
That's
And I
awesome,
buy
dude.
it now. It was only up there for about 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, I have a customer. He likes to buy those Mint State 66
Yeah, I mean,
Lincolns,
they're a
and
nice.
he's bought every one that I've thrown up in the past month for whatever I put the buy it now as. Because I paid I paid 25 for that Mint State 66 1943. And I turned around and easily, I mean, within an hour of putting 5 slabbed coins up, they were all bought by the same guy.
No kidding.
And
Was
he gave
that
me 100
was that when we
for
were
all.
streaming last time?
Yeah,
I,
it
I, I
was.
remember you kind of cutting out for a minute and saying, "Holy shit, I just sold them all."
I had to make up his label and package his coins up to go. I was
Tripwits
like, oh, hell yeah.
says, "I really appreciate you taking the time and explaining it to me. I really do appreciate it. I started coin hunting when my dad died in October last year, and I got his collection, which stemmed to this. So here I am."
Cool.
Yeah, man. Well, welcome aboard, and sorry about your dad.
Anything
That's
we can help with,
yeah,
we're noobs too. So,
yeah. I think Dan and I had a couple years apiece
yeah.
is
Yeah,
all.
maybe a
So
couple months more than that, but not much. It's just really a lot of I got a lot of time because I'm disabled.
yeah,
So I have a lot of time to study shit.
yeah,
And I watch everything that Chuck and Eric put out, and other people who I know that they've recommended are good in the hobby.
yeah.
And and books that Chuck recommends, or
Mm-hmm.
Paula Bloom, or Eric Beyer, or Ken
Yep.
Potter, or Adam Chambers, Blue Ridge Silverhound. Those
I
are all the good people.
I started with Blue Ridge Silverhound and learning all the different
Yeah,
little
well,
errors, stuff like
the
that.
pocket change market report was how I found copper coins,
Same here. Yep.
because he said copper coins for Lincoln cents, and I was like,
What's copper coins?
yeah.
And
Well, let
then
me go check that out. And I was like, oh,
you,
cool. I was like,
yep,
ooh, videos.
yep,
And I started watching his videos. I was like, oh, damn. And I found I subscribed and hit notifications and got a notification when the next coin reveal was coming on. And
yep.
I got on and watched how it went and everything like that. And I was like, ooh, I just typed in, I want to be a part of this. I want in.
Yep. And it
What
was
do I got
real
to do?
easy.
And I sent my information to Chuck, and boom, I got my blue wrench.
Yes, sir.
And that following Monday, I was in there binning coins in rolls, and I've been there ever since.
Yeah.
About, I don't know, almost 2 years now.
I didn't know they had live video. Like I was, if I look back on my old videos and watch how I was looking at coins, I had no idea what I was doing, but watching those guys, watching Eric and Chuck, really just taught
Oh
me how
yeah.
to look at coins.
Oh yeah.
And some of the dudes in Discord too, man. That really helped
Oh
me.
yeah. No, DW.
Yeah.
Hell, I watch Digging Dave and Rob Finds Treasure too.
Yep.
They go a lot faster than I ever do, but I
Yeah.
mean, they
Really,
both been
really
doing that
fast.
a long time. And Rob Finds Treasure is actually really he's numismatically educated.
Is he?
And, oh yeah, and has quite a large collection. He has a really nice collection of Morgan silver dollars.
Oh, no kidding.
He's a big fan of the Morgans.
75 and pennies says that's a great flip. I'm not a seller, I'm a coin hoarder. I have the same problem.
Well, I'm both.
I call Dan the coin pusher. He's like the
I'm a
ultimate
hoarder,
coin.
but I'm kind of like, and I learned this from Chuck. Don't get too attached to them,
Yeah.
because then you'll end up with a bunch of stuff you don't need and you really don't want. And yeah.
Here's something that'll really blow your mind. Dan will look at a BU roll, and if there's nothing good in it, and it's not the greatest BU roll, he just throws it back.
Oh yeah, now goes to the bank.
Crazy.
Eric does that. Buyers.
I know. Well, he's the ultimate hoarder.
Oh no, yeah, he's a roll hoarder though.
Right.
He might save rolls of hunted wheat pennies, but he might not even hunt those on his own unless he sells them to us.
Mm-hmm. He just holds
I
on
don't
to
know,
them.
but he definitely is a roll hoarder. I mean, he doesn't like to sell his rolls. Eric B is not, he's not down with that.
Tripway,
It's funny
you can
because I
ask.
bug him all the time. You ready to sell some rolls? Because I know what he's got. He's got some goodies, boxes of them, and dates that we all want.
Oh yeah, Tripway, you can ask as many questions as you want. No problem at all. You're not asking too many. It's fun to talk about it. So
if we can answer, we will do our best.
He was asking why it looks like it's they're all doubled. Every coin on the United States looks like doubling, but it's not, and it's a light thing.
Yeah, reflection. It's called reflection doubling.
It's a
and
really
shiny.
Yeah.
And well, there's also machine doubling, which is strike doubling, which is ejection doubling, which is all caused as the coin is leaving the strike chamber. And that means it's post-mint damage, because once those dies clash together, it's it.
I'm trying to adjust my light a little bit.
It cannot be a mint era after that.
Here you go. I have like no overhead light on. I was doing all side light, but you were just seeing shadows. I know that there's no known double die reverses on 72s.
Dude, where's your screen?
Oh, I'm not on Discord.
No.
Hold on.
Oh.
Man, I'm sorry. You didn't miss anything.
I thought you were just doing the copper coins explanation.
No.
There we go.
I forgot to share my screen on Discord.
No, man, I like to look too.
I thought
I got I downloaded OBS.
Yep.
I got it up and working, but for some reason my camera is all jerky and
like has a lag when you move the coin.
Bad. Not I mean, it's bad enough to not want to use on Discord.
It makes sense. I have a really nice computer.
So I would love to have a nice computer. Mine's a nice laptop. It's just almost 9 years old.
We're gonna get you one, man, somehow.
It's a gaming laptop. I got a fucking badass 2 fucking gig NVIDIA fucking GeForce graphics card.
Huh.
An i5.
No shit. Maybe you just have a lot of things running in the background. Maybe.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's dirty as hell on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a lot of coin photos that I need to go through and erase because they're gone.
75 and pennies. It says I have binders full of coins, all from copper coins. Yeah.
I need to get me some binders so I can put some of mine in there too.
I have most of my coins in the 2x2, like side by side, the black boxes. But I'm going to actually change that up. I do have a couple binders, one of all proofs, and then one of...
in groups in Ziploc bags that are like piled in boxes. And my rolls are in a drawer. And so is all my packing stuff. And all kinds of crap. I got coins pretty much. Yeah. on every flat surface, including the deck of my laptop, covered in Lincoln cents.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they're all in that black box. I'm not actually looking at the coins, like, so I'm gonna make a binder up of. I'm not sure how I want to organize it yet. I would like to have a mint mark one, a double die one,
Yeah,
something like
I
that.
think what I want. Hiccup got me. Just one hiccup.
So
Lost all that
real
crap.
quick, Tripwit too. One of the reasons I'm kind of going fast through the back of these, there's nothing on the reverse of a 72 that's known.
Was it nice though?
They look beautiful. They're well struck.
Very clean. A couple of spots,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe some mine or what's the memorial look like? The building.
Eh, it's all right. It's there's got some wear on the high
Stairs are a little
points.
weak at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just kind of looking for anything cool that might be back there. Any kind of little,
Oh yeah,
mint
nice die
error.
crack,
Yeah, crack,
something like
or
that.
could be a cud, or who knows.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of going fast through, well, the front
Well, see,
too.
with nice sized cuds though, you would notice them
Right on
on
the
the opposite side because there's always that
weak.
sinkhole
Mm-hmm.
effect with that chunk of the die missing.
Yep. Pretty
That's what I
funny.
always look for. I still look on the backs though because what if it's a little one
Yeah, for sure.
and you can't see the sinkhole? What if the sinkhole is in a blank area of the field? It doesn't have any letters to be affected.
I
What if?
figure
What if? What if? What if?
it's more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit longer to go through a roll that you bought. I don't remember what I paid for this. I think it was only like $9, man.
Oh man, they were for a 72
Right.
DU roll.
Yep. Because
Very cheap.
on eBay you're looking at $20 all day long.
Yeah, easy.
Mm-hmm.
With shipping up to
Sometimes
35.
exactly, and sometimes $25 just for the roll. I have to keep everything simple and keep in date order. Never check them for you never
Yeah,
check them for varieties or errors. The ones that you get in the games, you definitely should check.
Oh yeah.
Because he doesn't search those. The ones that you get
Proof?
from the reveals, you bet
Doesn't been searched. You watch him search.
they've been looked through. But anything you get from the game, the polls, man, you got to look at those because I found I think it was a D over horizontal. Is that a 52? I'm trying to remember. It was a killer coin.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at all mine now too.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people in Discord and in
Dirty
chat.
Water, man, with his freaking proof nickels.
Oh, Dirty Water just fine. Hey man, he is so lucky. He finds everything.
Where's he at tonight? He comes on here sometimes and hangs out.
Yeah.
Well,
Got some
once he
crazy
did.
luck.
That dude,
I
he
mean,
looks at so many coins, man.
and he lives in like one of the oldest parts of fucking America there is. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of old money just circulating around that whole area in the north.
Yeah, for sure. Here too, man.
Oh yeah, New York, definitely. It's named after York.
I still refer to it as New Amsterdam. Trip, you ask as many questions as you want, man. For real. We'll be here all night. So.
Well, New Orleans is always going to be New Orleans.
That's true.
And Baton Rouge is always going to be the Red Stick.
The Red Stick. You guys get did it flood down there or what?
No.
No.
The weather people are just fear mongering.
Makes sense.
It's got to rain a lot more than that to flood.
Got to be afraid of something.
Like I said, unless they shut some pumps down on purpose and trying to flood somebody out of their hood.
It could happen. Like you were saying.
So they can develop it, make billions.
You notice there's none of the what's it called? The master die hub, master die doubling on this, or master hub doubling.
No, that's what's good about Adam will tell you.
Yeah.
If they do or not. And he was selling these as not. And that first roll that I hunted yesterday didn't have it, but it didn't have any DDOs. They were beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful pennies. They weren't. I don't think any of them would have gone over a MS-65, but it was all random bag dings and a couple little spots here and there. Other than that, they were all really strong strikes, and just they were really nice coins.
Tripwit has another question, and I didn't mean to
Okay.
say that as in, oh my God, another question. I'm happy to answer this. So it says, what do you guys do if you have a coin that could be way up there, like as close to mint uncirculated as you can get? Do you hold on to them or do you try to sell them because you have more than one now? Okay. Like a
Depends.
BS here, like a 2004, it's nothing special, just a coin that looks sexy. So here's what I would do. All right. Well, unless, go ahead, Dan, what do you do?
Well, man, if it's not a variety or era, I turn them back in because they're only worth a penny.
But what if it's like something beautiful?
Unless they're gradable
Right,
or a wheat penny that's BU.
right, right.
And I
Okay.
will keep my BU wheat pennies. But anything that's a memorial, that's not a variety or an error, it's literally only worth a penny. It's face value, so it goes into a coin star.
Dude, I took so much copper back today to the bank, and I'm like, copper's up to $5 a pound right now. I'm like, of course it
Yeah.
would be.
Yep.
So here's what I do. If I find a coin that looks absolutely beautiful and flawless, the first thing I do is I will go to this website here to NGC and go
Oh
to
yeah.
their and
Photo grade or price
I
guide.
usually go to the price guide and I'll just go to cents.
Yeah. Well, it's got pictures, so
Yep. So I mean, let's just say it's a um oh, she's a shield for whatever reason here, and then I kind of look at what they're worth. So I say I had a 2010 Denver.
yeah.
I would look right here, and I would look under Mint State Red, and I would see what they're valued at here because I've never graded anything, just so you know, but
Me
after
neither.
watching Chuck and being on them with him and just being able to ask him, I have a pretty good idea of what I would do and what I'm looking for. So, if it's Mint State 67, it's a $75 coin.
Oh yeah.
If there are no 68s, so you got to imagine that's going to be a really, really valuable coin.
Oh yeah. To some registry set guy, that's probably $2,000-3,000 coin. What
Hey,
year was that?
2010 Denver. It would be.
2010 Denver.
Yep, it would be.
Yeah, probably $3,000 or $4,000, maybe more.
Yep.
You
It,
never know with those registry set guys.
yep. Because there's no population, they don't exist.
Yep.
So like look right here to
It's
2014
top, man.
2014
That's
Philly
payday.
69 is worth $2,500.
I know.
So, you pay to have it graded, and it's a gamble, which
Yep.
is why I haven't done it yet. Um,
Oh man.
but
And you should see Adam's success rate when he sends bulks of me because he'll send in like 1,000 coins at a time.
holy
He does not play around.
shit, dude. The
That's why
2019, go ahead,
he can
say
get away with he can get away with selling Mint State
66s,
66 slabbed fucking NGC coins for
right?
$10.
Because he has hundreds of them, probably,
Yep.
and he just wants to get rid of them because. So, dude, a 2019 W, uh, Mint State 70 is worth $12,500.
Wow. And there's actually one.
Yeah, apparently it
Wow.
exists.
Well, it came
That's
out of the special mint set, didn't it?
it did.
Originally?
It came out of, I believe, the 2019 set, but I don't know if they all had it or not. I have one, but
No.
mine is
I've never found one in a bank box, so
no, I never have either. Doesn't mean that you can't, but somebody just
no, it can be done because people break that stuff out
yep.
all the time. That's what mint sets are for, breaking open.
That's why the other day I was buying them. I was like, hell, let's go. This is my best coin. Probably my favorite coin that I own is right here. This is my It's the Mint State 69 red proof like.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah. It's a really, really sweet ass coin, dude.
Oh, where'd you get that one at?
I bought this. I have two of them.
That is pretty damn nice.
I think I only bought this for like 45
That
bucks.
looks damn near perfect.
Yeah, I like that proof like designation, dude. That
Oh
is
yeah.
that could damn near be a 70, man. I don't know. I don't know enough, but I don't see a
Oh
damn thing
man.
wrong with it.
Shit, I don't know either. I don't see a damn thing other than the design. It's
This is
not
right.
even not even in the minorest like zinc crack or anything.
No, this is the other one.
Oh wait. I just saw like a little line out behind his head.
I think that's on the
Oh, on the
slab.
holder.
Yeah, you can see the
Okay.
you can
Oh wait, there is another little line that looks like it's on the coin.
hold on.
Right behind his head.
Why are you picking on my coin, dude? I think I see the. I don't know. Maybe that is on the coin. But this is another
Right
69
there.
proof like. Where?
You can see it's above that one that's on the holder.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's on the coin. Just like a little like a tiny
Oh,
scratch.
I see it. It's fucking sweet though, man. These are my favorite.
Oh no, shit.
I bought a
And
second
it's
one
I mean,
in proof like.
really.
That's what made it worth a lot. The proof like.
Yeah, I would never expect to get 69, let alone 70.
No. Do you know how valuable this? Oh, well, yeah. It's glad to help, dude. We're like I said, and thank you 75 and pennies, baby. That's my favorite coin. But I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you guys are asking questions and keeping it interesting. Because usually Dan and I just argue. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes Paul Sasso jumps in.
Yep. He's been away, man.
What's he been doing?
I think he's like burnt out a little bit and just taking a break.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
It happens.
It does. I had to do the same. I haven't even been on Discord very much, which is kind of weird. But like everybody else is keeping it going. Roger's been posting quarters and
Oh yeah, Roger's been hunting quarters.
yeah, man. Those are some cool. Did you see
fours to quarters?
Did you see that that weird ass error?
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Yeah, I want to know what that is, man, because that's really wild. I think it's a counter clash.
It's got to be some type of clash.
I think it's a counter clash, right? When you have the clash marks are the same as the side that it's on. It would be a counter clash, I believe.
No, maybe.
Because a clash, you're going to show the other side of the coin.
He's the clash king.
Mm-hmm. Should text him, be like, "Yo." It would be cool.
I'm more of an improper alloy mix guy.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I should show you some of the coins I got from oh my god, dude. I got a 38 from him. I don't even remember what the hell was wrong with it. But dude, I'll show you next. After
lamination, maybe?
No. I think it's either a mint mark or something. But it's not the big one that you got.
Yeah. No, he had a RPM number 3 also, but that's not a cherry picker's guide one. But it's probably still a good one on the 38S.
I'll break it out. I have it right next to me here. I think. Yeah, I've been putting all the coins I got from Adam in a book now. Just so I keep them separated. I put the date that I got it.
All those nice walkers, so
I can't wait to get those, man.
Those should definitely be in a book.
Yeah.
Hell, I think that one should be in a slab, honestly.
I think it should too. I can't wait. I have this
because it is way too old and way too damn fine not to be protected.
I know. I feel that way about the Flying Eagle too.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Let's
Definitely.
See. 30. Oh, this is RPM 3 38S.
Yeah. That's a badass one. It's just not a cherry picker guide one because the first two are.
It is the nicest coin.
You can see how fat that S is from here.
Oh yeah.
Like,
But just look how beautiful that coin is, man. Like
oh, I know.
it's crazy that in
I know, dude. He
1938.
found those in a mint state roll. That's
Like,
probably what 65. He said.
yeah, that's he called this one a 65 red.
Yeah, he's probably right.
I bet you he is.
It might go to 66. So,
What else did I get from him?
and he has a really high success rate with picking the grade on coins.
Oh
That's why when
yeah,
he says
dude.
it's this grade or that grade and it's not in a slab, I trust him.
Yeah, same here. Unless
I don't have any reason not to.
whoever's grading
I
it's
mean,
having a bad day, maybe. He even gave me an extra coin in that roll. I like improper alloys. I have 2 pennies that look like a chocolate vanilla swirl. Nice. That's one of,
ooh, I love those kind.
yeah, that's one of Dan's favorite coins. Toners and woodies.
Toners and woodies.
Chuck sent me a nice message today. I'm gonna get him to hug me when I get down there.
Oh,
It was nice though, man. I was kind of having a shitty day, and I didn't tell anybody. He didn't know. But like out of the blue, he sends me a nice message. He's like, "Oh, that was really nice, really nice." All right, I have. What is this? I want to look at this just for time and stuff. Oh, yeah, here we go. Next roll is the old 56 Denver. These look really nice too, man. These are beautiful coins.
Dude, yeah, the MMO1.
Yes, I'm hoping to find that. What's that one that's really weird?
It's just like a bunch.
But there's a
where the D's. I think there's one where the D is up on the 9.
Yes, that's the one I'm looking for.
Well, there's another one that's all crazy like that too. Look through all of them real fast.
1956 Denver. I guess I could look for mint mark. There's a lot of doubled eyelids.
Boom! There's a D. There's a 1mm, the number 1.
That would be nice. Is this what we're thinking here?
No.
Because there's one where it's like really far away, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one too.
There's that one. Yeah.
When I saw them go through that and find that one, dude, oh
yeah, no, that would be awesome.
It made me want to look through all my. I have a number of rolls of these too.
There's another one. Go to the next page.
It's up by the 9.
One with the D and the 9.
Right there. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
That is cool.
Yep. That's the FS502.
You have that one.
Crazy.
Nice. 75 and pennies.
I definitely am looking for that one.
That would be a cool coin.
Oh yeah.
So that's what we're looking for.
Happy camper for sure, man. Either one of them. Any of the 3.
There's some really good mint marks.
I mean, it's got there are some really nice RPMs on 56D.
Go a little closer.
I don't know about the double dies though. I don't know what the double die situation looks like on them.
Maybe we should look real quick.
I haven't checked that.
We should look at that.
Oh, dude, Mickey's sending me that microscope.
What microscope?
His old one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no doubt. I can't wait.
Oh, because he got the M scope.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You got the M scope with the badass. I think they're all double eyes for 56.
There's a shit ton of them.
I think all of them, except for 2 on the last page.
One of my least favorite things to identify. I'm just saying. So, Tripwit, if you're still here, send a picture. Oh, cool. You should definitely send. If you're on Discord, you can send it through there. You can. Here.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people are confused by Discord, but.
Yeah, because we start out live on Discord.
Yeah, we're like that's how Dan is joining in, and anybody can really join in if they ever want to. But there's a link to it.
Yeah.
We can help you through it. It's not that hard to use.
No.
My kids are mad at me because I got a bunch of old people on Discord now.
The only two that aren't doubled eyes.
Tripwood, are you in my Discord or Chuck's Discord? Because that's a link to mine. Oh, there you go. You're in.
Boom.
So this one has a lot, like, I don't know about a lot more activity, especially lately, because I'm not really on here too much, but you'll find a lot, like, quite a bit more discussion on this one. It's a little more active.
There's all kinds of people.
Most of the same people, a lot of the same people, few different people.
Yeah, that are in the copper coins.
Yep. So
Community.
Really, welcome.
What are those down there? Are those over mint marks?
Is there OMM?
No, that's just the RPMs starting over.
Yeah. So really, it's all doubled eyelids, and then there's a little bit inside the 9, and then a little bit on Liberty.
Yeah.
All
Very
right.
little.
Ugh. Well, let's hope for some good mint marks.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, you got a double eye.
Shut up, do I? I won't even look at it. There's no double die reverses, but I still kind of look for any kind of
Well, yeah, because what if?
cuds on coins type stuff.
That one that was unknown?
Yep. It's funny that something that old can be unknown, right? Dude, I saw the other day, I was looking at I think it was 62, and I had some with the fattest date, and I couldn't find anything that matched it. All right, Tripwit, man, take care. Thanks for coming in. Ask away anytime, dude. We're here.
Every Saturday night.
But yeah, some of those 62s had the fattest date on them, and I'm like, but I couldn't match it to anything. It's almost worth hanging on to see if any, like, you know, just to show somebody, but because just like right here, the 9 was kind of like fat and spread like that.
The bottom.
Yeah.
It's not fat enough. It needs to be round.
No, but I'm just saying on the 62s I had, man, it was so.
Oh no, I've seen some really confusingly fat dates in the 60s. You're like, maybe not. It's like, damn. And no, you can't find them.
Yeah.
Well, I get frustrated, and I'm like, well, I'm sure Chuck's seen one of these before, and if he ain't got it listed, then it ain't nothing but a fat date.
Yeah. That's kind of.
I toss it because I've got too many problems with 1960 Denver.
Well, it was such a nice roll, I kept it.
I even bought a couple of rolls of 1960 Denver. It's a habit.
I know. You got a problem, man.
And I hunted one the other day, and it had nothing. It was a totally skunk roll of 60 Denver. I was like, what?
That's a rarity.
Yeah.
Dude, when I think about all the money in my life that I spent on drugs when I was younger.
Oh, yeah.
Like, at least,
and alcohol?
Yeah, at least I'm buying coins now. I'm buying money. So I'm getting some of it back.
I never figured out how to turn around and, double my money on a hangover.
No.
It didn't work out that way.
I'm trying to work something out, man, where I'm getting some inventory together because I really want to do what you're doing, kind of.
What was that up top?
What you got? The E?
Yeah, and the P. What's that dot look like?
It's
supposed to be round.
It's kind of roundish. I mean, the E's a little bit of maybe a.
Yeah, the second one looks round. And normally but they both be doubled.
Yeah. Good catch though.
Probably not.
These are nice coins, man.
They're take a peeky though.
Dude, I don't know. What? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, nice looking coins.
They are.
I mean, if I were putting together a BU album, it would have a home in a hole.
Yeah, I hang on to a lot of all my wheat BUs. I hang on to, obviously.
Well, yeah, I mean, I still got mine back in the plastic tubes they're still a disappointment because they didn't have any varieties.
There's an ugly one.
But I have that date. Just I was thinking about that the other day. You know, I should just tube all my copper ones up that I hunt from the 60s and 70s
Mm-hmm.
that I've been throwing away. Just at least one roll of BU for that date and mint mark and whatever.
Like to collect one of each sort of thing.
Yeah, one roll of each.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. That'd be nice to have.
I mean, if I could afford the, 20s and 30s and whatever I could get, I would do it. But
Yeah, they're
man,
pretty pricey.
you used to be able to get a whole roll of 1909 VDBs from Atmex.
Really?
Yeah.
God, those would be expensive now.
Well, they're all circulated.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, so they're only like, I don't know, $8 to $20 coins.
Okay.
And yeah, they're just a regular plain Philly VDB, which is rarer than a regular 1909
Sure.
sometimes.
Yep.
That was harder for me to find a regular 1909, actually. And
So
I still haven't found the S VDB, or I haven't found an S for a
no,
decent price yet.
no, I've never found one in a roll, and I've never even looked into buying one. I'd love to have one.
I think there's a coin I'm going to try and get next week and avoid all the other auctions just for that week, maybe.
What is
Maybe
it?
not Adam,
What
because
is
this
it?
coin's not going to be that much, but I'm probably going to be in the roll reveals too. So
What are you after?
never mind. Never mind. There's a penny I want to buy, and I think I'm going to buy it.
Oh, that's cool. Is it a surprise?
And that's a 22D,
Oh, nice.
because I don't have one.
I don't either.
And I want one. There's an empty hole in my Dansko,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a 21 and a 21S, but I don't
Nice.
have a 22D. And that's the next one over.
Yeah, kind of
And I
ugly
put
with
one of
that
those,
hole.
and they got the 22 plain hole next to it, and I filled that in with one of those little round end circles that they put on OVW sometimes.
Yeah.
I stuffed one of those in it because homie ain't gonna get a 22 no D anytime soon.
I mean, you might.
If I win the lottery, I will for sure. Let me go get a cup of coffee.
You got it. Watch, I'm gonna find a really great coin now. I'm wearing my lucky kilt, Dan. It's interesting on this coin. Don't have enough space on my phone for Discord. Well, right on. Come on over anytime and we'll help you to navigate it. It's really not all that it's not complicated. Some people, I think people they just don't like new things. So certain people in the community are just like hate Discord, and I don't know. I used to watch people watch streams and stuff. I got to make Tripwit a member real quick. That'll give him access to all of the channels, because there's a ton of channels. Boom. All right. I just had to do that real quick. I had an idea to filter people out in case we didn't like them. Or not that they didn't like them, but if they spammed us or something, I wanted to have an easy way to differentiate people on there. Turns out nobody on there has ever spammed or been an asshole or anything. So it's much different on Discord. It's much different than Facebook, and like
No, everybody's been totally chill.
Super chill, and nobody's we've never taken down even one comment from anybody.
Nope, not that I can remember.
Somewhat the same. I love Messenger is really great. I use that too, even when I take Facebook breaks.
Oh yeah,
it's definitely good to use. But Discord's been it's been awesome. I would watch people in streams and everybody would be like, well, email me this. I'm like, man, if they had Discord, you could just share it and the community could see it, you know, unless you didn't want to,
Yeah,
you can DM it. But I don't
yeah,
know. In my opinion, somebody could be having a totally shitty day or not have time to look at something or whatever, and they just say, yeah, you know, email it to me and I'll look to it. Maybe they'd never look at it. Maybe they're just in a hurry and they don't see what you're seeing and there's really something there. And I thought it'd be cool to
yeah.
have a community based, like everybody's got their eyes on it and discusses it.
Oh, yeah.
And shit, was that a year ago, Dan? It's going.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think there's 60 people on now. 50, oh, 62.
Members?
62 members on Discord.
Sweet.
Not everybody's super active. And
No, no.
one of them
We
may
still
be
got
my
all the cool
daughter,
kids in there.
for sure. It's, you know,
Yeah,
like
we got Paula in
Paula's even there in there. That's right.
there. Yeah, I know.
She never posts anything, but she's there. I'm trying to get Adam over because I don't know. Like Mickey was trying to sell stuff for a while on there, and I think that that would work. It's just
Yeah.
I think we need more people. But then
He does really well in the at the auction.
on Facebook, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see
Yeah,
that for him.
he does really good with his rolls because he's got a lot of rolls too.
He does. Will work for pennies. That's a
Oh yeah.
great shirt, man.
Yeah.
Chuck needs to make the will work for pennies and the I get a Woody for toners.
Yeah.
That's the best shirt. You know, showing a Woody and a toner, not the words.
Exactly. I know what it means.
So 75 and pennies. Dan is part of a really good auction site on Facebook. People I mean, you do really well on there, man. Better than
I
you,
do pretty good. Yeah.
and you like it more than eBay.
Oh, way back. I don't. I still the only thing I have left on eBay is that birthday note. I haven't made a sale on eBay in many months. All my numbers are down to 0.
Yeah. I think I heard people are leaving eBay.
eBay's just man, it's unless you're somebody like Adam or Blue Ridge
Yeah, with the
or Chuck
traffic.
that has a lot of high end stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and just it's difficult. And they've already got all the followers.
Yeah. Well, Adam had that walker I bought for him on eBay.
Oh yeah.
Curious what he was what I had it listed for. He said it's a $600 coin.
Oh yeah, he doesn't lie either.
That's the thing, man. I don't mind buying from him because people know him. Like he's not
Yeah.
going to ruin
Yeah.
his reputation by being a
No.
shady person.
No. Hell, man, a few months ago, he had sent some coins in to be graded, and one came back a Mint State 67 plus
Yeah.
for 1955 Denver,
Ooh.
plus red, and it was top pop.
Really?
He sold that at Great Collection for $6,700.
Oh, dude, can you imagine?
Just totally ripped it up. Bam.
That's awesome.
No doubt.
It'd be kind of cool to get to that side of coins.
And
Like,
it's not even a variety or era. It was just a straight graded coin.
yeah.
It was just such a high grade. It was the top one. And one of those registers said people just said, Soomp.
It's crazy what people spend on pennies, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, if they got the money, more power to them.
Well, I will request and follow
Throw them
auction.
a coin.
Yeah, definitely jump in that group. It's really cool. It's the best auction group on Facebook, I think,
Yeah, Lincoln Cent Auctions.
because they kind of rule it with an iron
Chuck
fist.
actually started it.
Chuck started it, then he gave it to Chris.
Yeah, he gave it to Chris Hurley. And Chris was about ready to just give up on it. And Chuck came back in and brought us all in. And
Nearly went insane.
And man, we've been running it up.
Yeah.
Having a lot of fun, seeing a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. A lot of good
Got a lot of
coins.
good sellers on there.
You say spellers or sellers?
Sellers.
Because
I don't
spellers
have my
are,
teeth in, so
well, well, I was gonna say it's really good if you can spell too.
yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Dude, the chat that was associated with that was pretty interesting. You guys, you killed that though, right? The chat's gone. Uh-oh,
Is it?
isn't it? No, messenger, the messages on the Facebook group. Or did I just opt out of it?
Well, yeah, messaging
Because people were
has
just,
been killed.
yeah, people would like do the normal thing. Okay, guys, hubby's calling. Time walking fur baby. Have a great one, guys.
Everybody gets sick of it.
Thank you so much for hanging out. It was a lot of fun, and you're welcome back anytime.
Is 75 leaving us?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good night, 75 and pennies, baby.
Baby. That's the voice that's in my head every time I read it.
I do believe her name is Rachel.
I think it says Rachel right at the end now of her name.
I think she added that to her penny junkie name.
Oh crap! I should have asked why, how she derived that name. From whence it came.
I don't know.
I don't know either. So what
I
do you?
she's been following Chuck for longer than I have. So.
Oh, for sure. Same. So what are you doing, Dan? What are you up to?
Oh man, I'm just chilling, watching you hunt these 56Ds.
Nothing on them
yet. Yeah.
That's cool.
I got a few bids on some rolls. I think I won.
Oh yeah.
Some 1960 some 1960 Phillies in rolls that I've from the same lot that I found those DDOs and DDRs in.
No kidding.
Yeah. I got 2 more of those rolls.
So you said you've been searching a lot of coins.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. 66, 72. I did an 88D yesterday.
How many rolls are you hunting a day?
I found a 1MM02, but
oh, nice.
That one is so hard to pinpoint.
Yeah.
I think it's actually may have been delisted. I don't know.
Huh. No kidding. Just because it's not you can't see it with a 10x or something.
Kinda. It's just really weak.
It
might be one though. I got a hold of it, and I got another one like it that I found in a different.
Huh.
I damn won that roll of coins.
You know what I've been watching lately? I've been Cheerios since. I have 2 of them in the packaging. And I don't know, I kind of want more.
Dollars or pennies?
The pennies. Oh, the dollars, I wish.
Well, the pennies are worth a good chunk of change.
Like $15, I think. Something like that. It's hard, I mean, in the package itself. But I would like to, I mean, if you get a nice, like, I wonder what, are those listed? Like in, here, let's check this out real quick. Just for science, Dan. What would that, oh wait, it wouldn't be in here. What am I doing? Do do do. My gosh, here we go. Cheerios promotion, Mint State Red. Holy shit! A 68 is 1,100 bucks. What did Vance? What was his Vance? Van? Does he go by Van?
Yeah, he goes by Van.
Van, but his name is Vance. So what?
Stunning Point Hunter.
Yeah, he had one graded. I think. Was it a 60? What?
Oh, I don't remember.
I think his was a 66 or something like
It may
that.
have been.
So a 66 is showing 75 bucks. But no, I think he must have had a 67 because I remember looking it up and going, "Damn, that's a $400 coin." But I have two of them and they're hard to buy online because people take terrible pictures and
Yeah.
like it's through plastic and it's like you don't really know what you're getting.
No, it's kind of weird. That's why I've bought some coins on eBay before.
Hmm.
I don't like doing it.
Dude, I have no reason to buy from anybody other than Chuck and Adam. Like that's it. Between the two of
Not until
them,
I find somebody with what I want.
exactly. But
I mean, I buy from people on the auction site.
right. I haven't done that lately.
I've been buying rolls from Al Adam sells rolls on there.
Does he? Probably for a lot more than he does on his.
The expensive 38S roll with all the RPMs in it.
Yeah.
He's selling one of those on there for a starting bid of 400.
Holy shit. Is it worth it?
It has all those RPMs in it. He knows for a fact.
Really?
Yeah.
And those are not cheap. The
Mhm.
same RPM you sold?
Yeah. And it was FS501, FS502, the 1MM3
Holy
is in it.
shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems like a bargain to me. Hold on.
I mean, it's worth a lot more than that.
That's what I'm saying. Here we're
Because
gonna.
one of those at like Mint State 66 or something like that is gonna be, high dollar at auction.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Because those registry set guys, they're looking for varieties too.
Certainly they are. Here's Dan's Facebook group. If you're worth the crap and not a spammer, you should check it out. Oh, here's yours.
Yeah. It's sold.
Starting bid 75. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was it. I got another one on the way.
Wow, 75 bucks, dude. Wow, look at you slinging coins, dude. I should
I
just
know,
type.
yeah, there's some nice coins up there. Very nice, very nice.
Oh, wait, what's this? 51S. $50 start. Dude, that's the thing, man. He's selling these for so cheap on his streams.
I know.
Like, what do you have that for on there? He had it like 30 something bucks.
What is it?
This the 51 no. Yeah, 51S. He had that on his stream the other night. I think he only asked like 30 bucks.
Yeah, I know.
There's a 49 Denver at $75 start. Sold. 46S sold. Where's that 38, man? That's tempting, man. With all those
Well, I
RPMs in
won
it.
some rolls from Mickey today too.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm looking for that freaking roll, man. At 38. Boy,
But also,
Adam's selling a bunch of stuff on here. Holy shit, I have one of these.
which one is that?
A 44
Oh,
Denver.
Chris Hurley has a circulated 1972 FS 102
No shit.
for sale. It's at 18 right now, I think.
I don't see that 38 roll.
I bought, man, the 72 rolls that I found the FS 109 in were from Chris Hurley. So he throws some 72 rolls up there again. I'm gonna get them.
Yeah, dude. I like 72s, man. They're a really fun
So
date
do
to
I.
search. Like, they're not nearly as disappointing as the 69S. I didn't know about that crazy counterclash on the back of a 69S. Did you?
No.
Chuck talked about it one day in his stream, and I was like, I have to look at every one of my 69Ss again. I've never gotten rid of a fucking roll of coins.
I never find die clashes.
No?
No.
Huh. That's some of the first errors I found. And I was like, what the hell?
I'm like, it's for some reason it's not allowed for me.
No kidding.
No die clashes for Dan.
Have you been doing any rolls from the bank?
No, not in like 3 months.
I don't like it anymore.
It's been long. I think I'm gonna get one next week.
Yeah. I get so involved in it. Like, it's so much different than looking at a BU roll. When I first started looking at BU rolls, I couldn't stand it. Like, looking at the same date over and over and over. It put me to sleep. But then I really got into it because, like, I'll tell you, I've learned so much about each individual date by looking at a BU roll of it over and over and over,
Oh
you know?
yeah.
Like, you
Oh,
really learn your
definitely.
shit. There's nothing on these coins. There's nothing wrong with these damn coins. Here's the dilemma. What do you do with this roll when you're done? It's searched. You can't sell it as unsearched.
No,
You can just
I
sell
mean
it
you
as
can
a
keep it.
BU roll.
Yeah, you just keep it as a BU roll and preserve it, and it's it's a beautiful red glory, and I hope it stays that way. And
Yeah,
one day somebody will want it.
that's kind of how I look at it. I have a lot of really nice... Dude, I was
You
looking
could
through
do.
my rolls. I have ones that I can't get out of the ones that you need to heat that I have from
Yeah.
Chuck. And one of them is really nice. I think it's a
Oh, that you
50...
can't get out.
I need a heat gun. I guess I could boil it or whatever too, right? Let me see.
Yes.
I have a 57 Denver that I can't open. A 52 Denver. Dude, these are like beautiful coins.
Oh, dude, I'd be fine now. Some way to open them, motherfuckers.
A 59 Denver, which could be nice. And then that's a 69 I got from Adam, 69 Philly. I'm not a big fan of 69 Philly rolls. I mean, there's not really anything to find on them, I don't think. But he sold it so cheap. I was like, well, it's a BU roll of, like, all of his BU rolls are so nice. Is there anything on 69 Philly?
Yep, I got two more rolls of those 61 Ds coming, and I got 2 rolls of 60P.
Oh, there is.
I'm about to win.
Nice, dude.
Yay! Yay, rolls.
I didn't know when I
But
was even going to be able to look at these rolls. I didn't intend to really do much coin roll hunting. I'm trying to be like you and let go and sell some stuff. And I
are you, are
think
you are you are you still in crazy land?
a little bit.
Huh?
Yes,
Oh,
I am. But it's mellowing out and um Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's been a trip, dude. It's been a learning experience for sure. It's been a real lesson in letting go and yeah, it's not all been bad. Trying to have the silver linings lately best I
You know,
can.
you'll be all better once you get to North Carolina.
Yeah, if that ever happens. It's such a huge move, man. I'm half considering just moving somewhere local and hanging out for a bit, you know, trying to save
Well,
money and because
sell
people,
all the shit, sell all the shit you don't need and get down there and just start over again.
that's the problem, man, is like I have a fair amount of stuff, but it's mostly tools. Like, and I don't want to sell them. Like, that's shit I can make a living with, you know? I've always,
Yeah.
that, and
No, you never sell tools.
that's what I'm saying. Like, do I have too many axes? Maybe, but you know what? Each axe has a purpose. Like, I have a nice broad axe, I have a nice like felling axe, I have a nice carving axe. Can't get rid of that shit. You know, a nice compound miter saw that is a really handy damn thing to have. All right, so
Mhm.
what else do we? I have a 70 Philly. What's on a 70 Philly? A bunch of stuff on the 7 and the 0, right?
I think there's some double die verses.
I'll do one more roll. There's
Yeah, there's a
actually,
lot on there. They're all on the O and the 7.
and then thickness.
I think there's that bar L.
It's just thickness on all the stuff on the obverse, huh? That's kind of cool with Tripwit coming on and asking questions.
Yeah.
I like that. I like it because it means I know my shit if I can tell somebody else something, you know? Teach somebody something. So this is also a 70 roll from Adam. Oops.
I got a bunch from Adam. I got a few from Jefferson and some from a few other people. They are on the Lincoln Cent auction site. I've got some nice rolls.
That's awesome,
I can't
man.
complain.
From my crazy time where I decided to collect shield sense, you would not believe the fucking shield sense rolls I have, dude.
Well, man, if you got good ones, then it's fun to hunt them.
It is. On those, I'm kind of looking for not just varieties, but I'm looking for like really clean coins that because
Raiders.
yeah, because there's so many damn spots on them.
Yeah, that's one of those things that's hard to get away from on those is the spots.
Mm-hmm. Trying to remember what to look for here on this, but it's definitely stuff inside the O, outside the O. I don't know. Thought I saw something on the outside of the O on the top of it, but I think that's just part of the normal.
Ah. Ooh, I have one. I have one quarter roll
Really? What is
and a
it?
nickel roll.
BU?
No, 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 no. For my lights.
Oh, oh. Oh, so you're setting that up?
Well, I'm gonna once I get the other microscope.
Oh, right, right.
I'm gonna figure out how the fuck I'm gonna do it because mine's one of the my desk is one of those little skinny L-shaped desks.
Yeah.
So I don't have really my laptop top takes up a lot of room, and the mic and the I mean even the lamp, the Amscope lamp is back there on the shelf up above, pointing down onto the fucking pedestal of the microscope. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to change. I wish my desk was a big rectangle
Huh.
instead of this skinny L-shaped thing. It would be better if I had a desktop, because then the tower would be down here on the shelf, and just the screen or screens and the mouse and
Mm-hmm.
keyboard would be in the way, which takes up a lot less area,
Right.
because you can keep the monitor back up near the wall, and you can use that. I really can't use behind the screen of the laptop, the shelf behind it. I don't know what's back there now.
Hmm. My desk is a total mess, dude. Like, I
Oh, is
mean,
it? So,
it's clean
yeah,
now, but like
no,
when I work, I throw my laptop up there and then tie it into my big monitor. I
yeah.
draft on that, but it's like I have an extra keyboard on there because I can't type on a freaking laptop keyboard all day.
I wouldn't mind another laptop like this one.
Yeah.
It's just an Acer, but I bought it as a gaming computer
Yep.
to run World of Tanks, which
World
is
of
a freaking
Tanks.
big program. Takes up a lot of space. There's a lot of bullshit with it,
Yeah.
and it still runs World of Tanks at 60 frames per minute
Do
second.
do you use like C cleaner or anything like that on your?
No, I should.
I would run that, and maybe that would even help with your scope.
It might,
Mm-hmm.
but mine's a little, $70 Chinese piece of poop.
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
sending me I can't remember the brand name. It's
That's
not Amscope. It's a decent one. It's got autofocus even.
really.
Yeah. And it raises all the way up and I don't have to add that post to it to make it raise up high enough to take a picture of a whole coin. Is that
Wow.
like a little tiny cut on that thing
Where did you see that?
by Liberty? On the rim by
Uh,
Liberty.
oh, I think there's just a little piece of wax or something on it.
Yeah, wax.
Good eye.
Yeah, the coins Adam get are so new, they got wax on them still.
Dude, they're nice, man. Like, they're always nice coins.
I mean, one of his things is, picking out mint state coins from really nice rolls and getting them graded.
I was looking through my email of stuff I bought from him last Wednesday. There was quite a few mint sets, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I forgot about all those, and some of those are really, really nice.
I think I won a 93.
Nice.
Is that a lamination on his jacket bottom? Maybe not.
What down here you were
By the
thinking?
date. By the date. Down there at the corner.
A little scratch,
No?
maybe. Good eyes,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
I'm
It
distracted.
kind of looked like it was flipped up a little
Mm-hmm.
in the camera.
Yeah, these are pretty, man.
No, that reverse is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I don't look at
PDA?
I don't look at 70s very often.
No, well, because it's all of 73, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 all suck.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Although I
The base,
will say, so a long time ago I got some coins from Chuck in an auction, and they're in the square tubes, and they're taped shut and everything, and they're the dates that are just kind of blah, right? Like 80 Denver. Who the hell wants to look at an 80 Denver?
you
So
got RPM.
it's like that little mark right on the top. But yeah, there is something. But the coins were so freaking. Those are the ones with the rib to rim. Just about the.
Oh yeah,
Like, those are really cool, man. Like, so many of those had, and they're really nice coins. Like,
yeah. No. I saw a picture of that.
like they were really nice coins.
No, those are nice. That's a good strike.
Mm-hmm. And so many of them had, like, I guess that one doesn't have it, but they were just
The old
really,
Democrat.
really beautiful coins, one after the other. And I was like, well, shit, I got these from Chuck a long time ago.
Oh man, the 80. The only thing that was wrong with the 88s that I looked at yesterday was they were really late die state.
Yeah,
Like really late. But I
I
mean they were all
that's a
they
bummer.
were they were BU coins.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm getting tired. All right, I mean
Oh yeah.
yawn talk.
About ready for a bowl of ice cream and crash myself.
I think I might check out, man. Not stay up too damn late. Been getting up early again, and since I got my job and started working, I've been actually trying to like not stay up. Dude, when I
You're
wasn't
gonna work on
working,
Sunday?
what's that?
You're gonna work on Sunday?
Oh hell no. I just mean like in general though, like I'm waking up earlier and cuz before when I wasn't working, I was trying to not come downstairs till, you know,
Yeah.
let everybody else do their thing, and then come down and do my thing.
Yep.
So I was staying up till 2 in the morning and all that. It was fun.
Yeah. I do it.
But now I'm like, my schedule is completely changed. Oh my god. Oh,
Oh
sorry.
shit. I've been sleeping in for the past couple of days myself. It's raining here, so it makes it easy.
I love sleeping in the rain. Or, when it's raining outside. Not so
Oh
much when it's
yeah.
raining on you. That
No, no.
that would be
I had to
miserable.
go to this. I had to go to the store in the middle of a thunderstorm. Take an Uber. It wasn't any fun.
That brings back some memories. Going into Publix and freaking going to leave and there's lightning and shit out for like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad with the lightning. It was just the rain was pretty heavy,
Looked like you guys got a shit
pretty
ton.
annoying.
Did it rain all day?
Off and on, yeah.
Yeah. It's been kind of warm here.
It
Warm
wasn't really
for
hard. It wasn't really hard in my part of town until this evening. It
yeah.
was just springs. It dried up a couple times. I mean, hell, the sun did come out a few times today.
No kidding.
Yeah, but now we got stuff that's kind of training across the area,
Mm-hmm.
which can be problems if it does it for a week.
Right. Unless they do it intentionally. They.
Oh, the rain must be over with for now, because they went from. See what's going on with it? Oh yeah, it's passed for now.
Huh. You
I
know
guess
what?
we got some major instability down here on the Gulf Coast.
No, yeah.
I guess.
I may cut this short on this roll. Just
Really?
I'm getting tired, man. I'm like yawning constantly.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not really finding anything. Not that like I'm quitting because of that or anything, but
Yeah.
I just can't stop yawning. It's wild. You ever have that happen? Sometimes I'm
What?
sitting here
Yawn?
looking at coins and I like will yawn one after the other, after the other, after the other.
It must be time.
And I think it is, man. All right. Well, how long we been on? Hour and 39 minutes. That's pretty good. That's a
Hmm.
record. A record short
A
one.
short one. Look at that. Look at that zero.
That's what
Machine.
I don't know, man. It must be. It's got
Probably. Yeah, it disappeared. If it disappears when you turn it, it's probably machine doubling.
a little bit of an artifact from the light or something, a little shadow. Could
Yeah.
be. Mm-hmm. Well, all right, man.
Right on, brother.
Thanks a lot for hanging out, dude.
No problem. We got more people interested in coming to see the show, and
Mm-hmm.
we just keep doing it.
That's it, man. I'll be back
One day
on.
I'll get my shit together and be able to throw up some hunting also.
Yeah, that'll be fun, dude. I look forward to that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Have
No
multiple people at the same time, and
Oh yeah, we could have hunt-a-thons.
yes, sir. All right, brother.
All right. All right. Well, good night, man.
Yeah,
I will talk to you later.
I'm sure. Take it easy, man.
Later.
All right, so that's tonight. I am really tired and was gonna hunt through this 70 Philly roll, but I think I'm gonna cut it short. We're not doing a 6-hour stream tonight. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. And